All right, so guys know the routine. Give it a couple minutes for some people to join, and then we'll get right into it. Drunken Mac Daddy, thank you for joining. I know I saw someone else join a couple seconds ago, but whoever it is, thank you for joining. Let me get the chat ready. Mark Slaughter, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Just giving it a couple minutes for everybody to join in. Nope, let's hide the messages right now. Where we at? 12. What's the YouTube count? All right. I think we'll go ahead and get started. How you guys doing today? So today's Wednesday, which means that is another midweek check-in. I am your host, I guess you could call it, Davin Jackson of Alpha Cybersecurity. That's my blog site, alphacybersecurity.tech. DJAX Alpha on Twitter and on Instagram, and Alpha Cybersecurity on Facebook. So thank you all for joining for another week. Thank you for continuing to support me through this whole time. I don't know if you guys are getting back to normal with everything, but thanks for making some time out to kind of just hang out with me for a little bit as I do these weekly talks. So, also, by the way, I want to thank everybody who supported I guess that's like my first talk of the year last week that I used the stream for, which was how to ask for help online. A lot of people supported, and a lot of people actually viewed it. Never fails. A lot of people supported the stream, and even after it went off and uploaded to YouTube, like I said, I'm not a big time blogger or content creator or anything like that, but it definitely meant a lot to me to see all the the support and all the views. So thank you for that. I plan on continuing to do that more often, but this week I wanted it to be mainly focused on viewers' choice. So I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to ask whatever questions you had or any concerns you want or anything you wanted to talk about. I don't claim to be an expert, but I will definitely try to answer to the best of my ability. And yeah, so without further ado, how's everybody doing? Let me see in the comments how you guys are doing. Oh, nobody's doing anything. Okay. All right. So I'll just get into it. I asked how everybody was doing. I'm pretty sure it'll show up in the comments after that. Doing great. That's excellent. That's excellent to hear. I know it's real difficult. Some days I feel like losing my mind. Other days I feel like I'm super motivated and want to take advantage of the opportunity. Other days I just feel like I want to stay in bed. So thanks for streaming. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. So I really do. So I guess we'll get right into your question, Mark, about when I posted it earlier on Twitter about what questions anybody had for me or what they wanted to talk about. So earlier you said, I see hashtag vet in your profile. I'd love to see your insight on how your military experience helps or hinders your career and any transition guidance you can give. I'm transitioning in 3 years, give or take, and looking to be prepared. What time and oh, and then you asked what time the platform. So obviously you see the we're streaming right now. But first of all, thank you for your service. Um that's most important, especially during these times. So my military experience, uh I don't think it's unique to anybody else's, but like I said, I actually didn't do anything cybersecurity or computer related in the military. I was actually an aircraft mechanic in the Air Force for F-16s and the F-117 stealth. So I was stationed in New Mexico for most of my time there. Um, I wanted to do computers. I actually wanted to do AV. I got it. I was actually supposed to go to Howard and everything, but certain circumstances happened, and I made a decision to go full time Air Force. But it definitely helped because there's certain things in the military, the work ethic. I mean, even if you don't even need the military service to have it, but the military definitely teaches you, that work ethic. Want it now, got to do it now. We you that mentality. So there's always a sense of urgency. I think that goes a long way, especially in the tech field, because sometimes tech can be really exciting, and other times tech can be really boring. So having that work ethic and that drive that keeps pushing you is definitely helpful. I saw someone commented and they said that they had to learn during their first year out from the military that not everything is due by close of business or end of week. Um, that's true. You do when you first come out, you figure when you work on something, you got to get it done close of business, or it's got to be done within the next 2 hours, or some type of status update. And when you notice that everybody doesn't move on your pace, on that same pace, it gets a little frustrating at times. But I see both ends of the spectrum where you don't have to do that, but there still is, and I'm sure anybody in the military can agree with me here. There is still that hurry up and wait mentality. Um, so that gets frustrating, especially when like you're working on something, and let's say, especially if you're in tech, you send a message out to somebody, or you have a question and you need a response to hurry up and get your project done, and they might not get back to you for hours. Like you have to remember that they might not have that same sense of urgency. So the transition, I think, is fairly easy, especially when it comes to tech, because again, it's all about putting in the work, um on the clock and off the clock, right? You got to On the clock, you got to show your worth, you got to put in your work. So if you keep that same mentality, it doesn't always it's not like close of business, but if you keep that same mentality, you'll be fine. um but off the clock, I think, is where it really matters too, because again, tech is always evolving, right? Tech is always moving forward, so you want to make sure you stay on top of things and make sure you stay relevant, so that you continue to be successful, because you don't want to be like, for example, let's say you're certified in, like, I don't know, server 2012, and now we're in 2020, so now that's two versions ahead. You don't want to be obsolete and then rendered useless, by your company, and then obviously the pay sucks when you don't stay current with your certs. So you definitely have to have that go-getter mentality that, that I think anybody who served in the military has, um, that go-getter, that drive, that work ethic, that all will help, that will all translate very well in the civilian field. You just have to remember that everybody doesn't everybody doesn't have that same hurry up and go attitude, right? So you have to be patient with people. So that would be the only hindrance, I think. Um as far as everything else, Jay Bizzle, thanks for joining. He can even comment here. He's also a fellow veteran. Um Jay Bizzle, Mark was talking about any advice transitioning out of the military. He's transitioning soon, and was just wondering about how the military experience would help or hinder. So I told him that the work ethic that you learn in the military, that drive goes a long way. But then also it might get frustrating at times because we have that uh, hurry up, that we don't like to hurry up and wait, even though that happens in the military. We don't want, we don't, it doesn't, for me at least personally, it was frustrating when I got out and it was like, hey, we got to get something done, and I saw other people who may be working at their own pace, but to me it was like they're dragging their feet. So that was the only advice I could give as far as, from a negative standpoint. um but yeah, I think that's pretty much the only thing I would say. Like, honestly, the military experience and that work ethic will definitely help you a long way, no matter what it is you do when you get out. Um, don't get taken advantage of from a salary perspective coming out of the military. That is also true. But I would say that just in a career sense, period. Right? You want to know your worth. So if you're getting into cybersecurity, what courses or what certifications you're taking, and research what what the current rate is, what the current goal for someone in your position. Low salary looks a lot bigger. You have to factor in BAS benefits. That is also true. Um, I would I definitely agree. I'll say this honestly, depending on what you do, you should be able to come out and make a lot more than, I don't know what your current rank is, but um, I think you should definitely be up there in NCO range, at least starting out. Even higher. But I've been out of the service since, geez, oh my gosh, I'm about to show my age. I've been out of the service almost 15 years. Wow. Okay, so next question I got was from Sig26B Velma. First of all, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the question. I'm O3 Intel. Couple of search. Okay. You know what, Mark? I would definitely look at John's page and his YouTube, because I know he definitely has some resources on there on how to get, more certs and more education and stuff while in, that you can take advantage of. Left in 20. Yep. So all right. So let's see. Sig26B Velma asked, higher level certs versus a master's degree. What certs can get you both? No pointing doing one and then getting the other when you can knock out two birds with one stone. That's my preference anyway. Um what certs can get you both? It depends on the school, right? So I know for I know for a fact that Western Governors University, they're like an online college. You can uh, you can transfer your certifications to get college credits. In my opinion, yeah, if you can knock out two birds with one stone, then go for it. Um, I I'm speaking from someone who hasn't gone to college or who hasn't really taken any college courses, so I don't have a degree. I just certed my I just kept getting certifications and experience. Um, I plan on looking at Western Governors or a similar school once I think I'm done with certifications, which I I think I'm almost done. Like I said, there's a couple that I want to get, just like cloud related or Amazon, like AWS, and I still have my rematch with the OSCP. So I'm definitely looking towards those. But actually, let me see if I can bring it up here. So I'm on Restream, so bear with me. I'm not using OBS today, but I'm gonna share. I'm gonna try to use this share screen that Restream uses. Let me go here. All right. So we're gonna share screen too. Okay, so I'm here on the Western Governors site, right? So you can transfer your previous certifications as course credit, and these are all the certifications you can transfer towards like a bachelor's degree in cloud computing, computer science, cybersecurity, and information assurance. But and I think the master's is slow. Thanks. Not too many people are all on the internet at the same time today. My son's not streaming as I'm streaming. He picked the same time to stream when I'm streaming to do his Fortnite streams now, but he's not streaming right now. Let's see. Here we go. So, masters in cybersecurity and information assurance. This looks like you can transfer the CEH for cybersecurity, data analytics. They have these Microsoft certs or Sun certs. I know I saw, okay, then these are all other transferable. So you got your AWS, Cloud Security Alliance, CompTIA. Looks like they cover all the major ones. Same EC Council, Google, IBM, CISSP, or your SSCP. So you can I would say, get the certifications and see if you can transfer them. I know there are some other platforms that allow you to get certifications while, hold on, where is my, no, I want to enable the camera. Thank you. We're back. Okay. I know there are some that you can do while in school. I know EC Council has a degree program. I believe SANS has a degree program. Oh, there you go. Jay Bizzled. SANS has a graduate program. So yeah, those are some you can look at. If you already have some certifications, you can look at a Western Governors or ask any of these other online schools if you can transfer some of your courses that you've taken, your certifications that you have to get college credits. So yeah, like I said, trying to knock out two birds with one stone. Yeah, that would definitely be ideal. If not, then I would say get, whatever your preference is. If you want to if you have time to get the degree and then come back to get the certifications, then do it that way. I personally, some people may not agree with me, but I personally think getting the certifications either as you're getting the degree or before you get the degree, I definitely think that's my personal preference, because with the certifications you can also get the work experience. Whereas if you get the degree, you might not you'll get some jobs without certifications, but there'll be entry level. They probably won't give you the same amount of pay that you would get if you had the experience of someone who has certifications as well as work experience. I've personally beat out a couple people who've had bachelor's or master's degrees because of my experience and because the amount of certifications that I have. The really technical advanced certs don't really have classes that are equivalent. Yeah, I noticed that. Like I said, I was surprised to see the CEH up there. But yes, it looks like all the more procedural ones, like the CISSP or stuff like that, but that goes in. But CISSP is also considered certifications that you would get when you want to go into management or any or like a higher role like that. So that would make sense. Yep. CCNA and MCSA, but yeah. So, uh, let's see. Do I have any other questions? Let's see what's going on here. I'm on Twitter. Let's see. I'm going with them. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't really see any other questions at the moment, or at least things that I. Okay, so does anybody have anything for me on the stream right now? I guess we might call it a short stream today. Well, Bueller. Okay, so I don't think we have any other questions. Uh, Array empty. Thank you for joining. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm actually looking for some questions to answer right now. Absolutely. Was there any benefits? Jay Bills asked if there was any benefits in the military that I wish I'd taken advantage of. I totally wish I would have taken advantage of some of the things that you've put up in your video as far as taking the classes and taking the CLEP courses and everything. However, my MOS, my job working on the flight line and stuff, it really didn't allow me a lot of time to do it. The first, especially like the first year or so, I was going through a lot of personal things anyway. So getting an education was like the last thing on my mind. But once I really kind of settled down, I really wish I would have been able to take advantage of taking some courses, off while I was off duty, off the clock. Um, Online courses weren't really a thing when I was in, so I would have had to find the campus and stuff. But I definitely would have wished I could participated in that uh, when I was in the service. Um, it probably would have changed my outlook, but honestly, I don't really have any regrets. Like I said, it may have taken me a little bit longer to. I probably would have gotten where I am now a lot sooner, but um, it is what it is. After finding B. Colin, what exam are you? What exam voucher did you buy? Thank and I appreciate. Do you participate in bounties or CDF? Tony Carter, do you participate in bounties or CTFs? Yes. I haven't in a while. I'm gonna be posting some of the like the vulnerable machine CTFs that I have been doing on the side. I'm actually doing videos as we speak to post on my YouTube channel, but I'm planning on doing like a walkthrough of certain CTFs, um, like doing live streams in the very near future, on like very soon. I just don't want to put a hard date on it yet, just because I'm kind of in I'm juggling a whole bunch of other different things, so I'm trying to make sure I have the time to dedicate that if I'm gonna put it out there and say that I'm gonna do it, that I'll actually commit to it and not let you guys down. Um, AWS, okay. Shout out from the 225 Louisiana. Thank you for the support, B Collins. I appreciate it. Like good luck with it. My thing is, if you can take practice exams, take all the practice exams you can get until you can get as close to passing as possible, as close to like a perfect score as possible. Make sure you understand the concepts so you understand the why as opposed to just understanding what they're saying. Um, because again, that will show that if you got the certifications, when you go to get the job, they're going to want you to actually know what it is you're certified in. So make sure you understand the concepts of everything that you're reading and studying. Just trying to study. Oh, CCP along with your Twitter help me. Oh, I just read that. Yeah, no, like I said, I definitely appreciate that. So, did I miss any other? Brett, was it Bree 2 I hope I didn't butcher that, but thank you for joining. So, yes, like I said, so I answered about the the bounties or CTFs. Honest, okay. So back to the bounties thing. I haven't done bug bounties in a really long time. I'm gonna get back to bug bounties. Like I said, that's also going with the CTF thing. I think that'll be one and the same. You can't see my whiteboard behind me, but it's definitely on like my goals list to dedicate at least one day a week um, to doing bug bounties. Marcus J. Carey, thank you. Yes, sir, I can see you. What's going on? Hey, everybody who's on here, definitely check out Marcus J. Carey. He definitely puts out a lot of stuff. And again, I keep fanning out every time he joins the stream. But like I said, that's someone who I highly respect and consider to be a mentor. So yes, sir, I do see you. Okay, cool. So what who's still on? Okay, it says we still got about 9 people on. So are there any current projects that anybody's working on that that they want to talk about? Like I said, I talked about getting back into CTFs and bug bounties. Like I said, that'll be coming up real soon. Um, I'm trying to. I don't. There's a couple things that I really want to say. Yes, sir, Marcus. I see you. What's up? There's a couple things I want to announce, but I just don't want to jinx it yet. I want to make sure, like I said, I want to make sure that everything is ready to go. So, okay, the bobblehead is can't remember the name of the show, but I think the character's name was Winston. But my kids said that reminded them of me, so they got it for me. So now I guess it's me. I'm about to have 2 weeks of red teams against my systems I'm responsible for. Oh, that's interesting. Are you contracting that out to somebody? So you're having like a third party test, JB? Oh, oh, wait. Hold the hell up. Everybody who's on the stream right now, I need y'all to do me a big favor. I mean, y'all are doing me a big favor by joining the stream, but please congratulate John. He announced that he will be getting married really soon. So please congratulate him on his upcoming nuptials. Congratulations, sir. I don't know you personally, but I am definitely happy for you. So if everybody can please just send a little congratulations or even shoot him a message in his inbox. Needed for accreditation purposes. Okay, yeah, so Q, thank you. Good to see you too. Hey, listen, JB, don't be surprised if I hack your itinerary and show up to the wedding. I need give me a reason to take a vacation. Q, who are you trying to get in contact with? He's not visible in the chat. Hey, don't threaten me with a good time. I've never been to Bora Bora. Oh, Q. Okay, so I'm sorry. Q, it would be jbizzle703 on Twitter. I'm actually streaming using Restream. So I'm streaming on Twitter and YouTube and I oh crap, I forgot. I might be streaming on Twitch right now. So yeah, I'm streaming on Twitter, YouTube, but I'll let them know. So JBQ Caldway on YouTube says congratulations. And Q, like I said, it's jbizzle703. Yeah, I'm noticing. I noticed that too. Like I said, I'm gonna get back to using OBS. Yeah, Restream is cool. Like I said, they got a couple new features that I'm trying to. Q J Bizzle says thank you. So, yeah, they got a few new features that I wanted to try out, especially with the fact that you can do group streaming now. I'll probably use that in the very near future as well. But right now, like I said, I just wanted to kind of use that just so I can stream on the multiple platforms. So, yeah, it's definitely convenient. I'll probably end up getting the paid version so I can stream on Facebook and Instagram too, so I can knock them all out instead of doing separate days. I actually haven't streamed on Facebook in a while, so I need to get back to doing that because I want to not ignore groups of people. So, like I said, if anybody has anything else they would like to ask or anything they want to share, JB, congrats again and good luck on your assessment. Don't let them fall. Don't let anybody fall for the any phishing attacks. Hashtag. I'm with you, Marcus. I'm with you. I should. I should. I really do. Sad that the problem is like I said, I got a whole bunch of family that I can only see on there. Yeah. So, but I'm working on it. especially Facebook. Like Instagram, whatever. But yeah, Facebook. I'm working on transition. Butters, man, listen. Go check out my stream last week. My presentation last week. No, I'm not hacking your girlfriend's Facebook, and I know that was a joke. So Q says blessings to you. I know he's gonna kill it. JB, yep. I'm not a fan of Facebook. It's tough. Yeah, it is. It is. Like I said, it really is. Like especially with like my wife has a big family. Me, I don't not so much, but I do the family that I do kind of keep up with. Unfortunately, especially the younger kids, they don't talk they don't talk or they text or they get pictures and stuff like that. So, but I'm definitely gonna have to make that transition because Zuckerberg is on some bullshit. Well, don't mean to curse, but whatever. It is what it is. Dustin, you know what? I don't know who the artist is. I picked it up at a comic book convention a few years back, and um, basically had to kind of rig a frame for it. But yeah, I was gonna hang it up, then I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it the right way. I actually have a whole bunch of other artwork hanging on the other side of my basement. Appreciate you answering my Mark Slaughter anytime. That's what I'm trying to do every Wednesday. If you reach out to me on social media, I'll try to answer the questions to the best of my ability as well there. Um, However, I would just recommend that you check out my stream from last week where I talked about how to ask for help online, and you know, just follow that etiquette, and so we don't have any issues. But you seem like you're not that type anyway, so it's just a joke. All right. Well, if there isn't anything else going on, I'm going to go catch up with my family. I'm pretty sure my son's going to be playing Fortnite very shortly. The new season of Fortnite started. It's funny, you know how you have soccer moms or sports parents. Like I'm like an esports dad now, so like my son joined a esports league. I want to say last spring, and basically is in like a Fortnite league. So now he's in the off season, so he's practicing, and now I have to, even though I don't really care for it, I watch different streams, and I watch different streamers, or I look at different strategies, and now I'm like his coach. So when he's not doing that, or basketball, but yeah. So yes, I'm an esports dad now. So I'm gonna go check out, see what he's doing, figure out what strategies for this new map that they came out with season. I don't even know, is it season 3? I don't know. But so if you guys don't got anything else for me, you guys be safe. Take it easy. Remember to wash your hands. We're not out of the woods yet with this whole coronavirus thing. Be safe. You know, don't get sick, and wear a mask. Yeah, man. I'm like, I didn't. I used to watch certain things like for esports with League of Legends and stuff like that, and they were like, "Oh, that's a coach," and then now, best excuse ever. I don't play. Fortnite. I mean, I played a couple times. I played 3 times, and in all 3 games I got victory royale. So now I'm trying to keep my percentage at 100%. So I don't really play too much. But yes, that is definitely a good excuse. But I'm working on a couple other projects. So while he's doing that and I'm coaching him, I'm working on my stuff too. So he's a little pro. He's decent. He's definitely getting better. If you want to check him out, his Twitch he's on Twitch as Horanzo, and I think he's also on Mixer as Horanzo as well. So yeah, he streams. I think he said for the summer he wants to stream 3 times a week. So they're short streams, but that's the other thing they're teaching them in the league. They're teaching them how to do streams and stuff like that. So esports is turning into a really big thing. I mean, they're giving out college scholarships, so save me some money. All right, everybody, thank you for joining. You guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you guys next week. At least maybe I'll stream. Like I said, I don't want to put it out there yet, but I'll be doing some CTF stuff soon. So you guys take it easy. Be safe.